Yo, what's up, Pride Nation? Back at you with another video. On today, I am TA of Noble Sports Entertainment. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to Noble Sports Entertainment, because on this channel we talk sports, period. You know, we've been covering the Detroit Lions all season long, and we just got another pick in for the Detroit Lions. They have grabbed wide receiver Travis Fulgham of the University of Old Dominion, and we're going to talk about this player a little bit. All right, guys. So the thing that I noticed about Travis is that he shows separation and quickness. He shows the proper shiftiness in his hips in order to create small pockets of separation, efficiency in his breaks, showing the ability to break down and transition in limited steps, rarely with false steps or extra steps needed. Takes time to get in and out of his cuts, hitting his horizontal breaks in 2 steps. And that's something that I really like about this receiver that the Detroit Lions just got in this draft. His ball skills, this guy shows the extension at the catch point when he is able to flip his hips and attack, will allow the ball to come over his shoulder. That limits his consistency, but his body control sticks out along the boundary while operating over the middle. Fulgham can occasionally have awkward hand placement correlating the football. Even when he has a proper hand placement, he has suffered from drops. While this isn't much of a concern concerning his body of work, I wouldn't label him a naturally gifted pass catcher. But guess what? This guy can catch, and this guy is pretty good. His speed and his burst shows he has long speed when he is able to open up his strides, more of a build-up speed receiver than a short area quickness type of guy. But he has a passionable quickness that is undeniable. Separates down the field because of his speed, gliding by the defensive backs who struggle in transition to remain with him. So definitely, guys, this guy is a guy that can get separation, and that's something that you need to have as a receiver. Guys that can get open and separate themselves from the pack. And Travis is one of those guys that can do that. Generally a refined route runner, especially for his size. He's about 6'2", 6'3", about 215 pounds. Fulgham showed the occasional dead long stop to increase the speed of his curl and his horizontal breaks, easy transitions, and flips his hips. Allows him to create clear and open pass windows. That's what you need. That's especially when you're trying to get the ball in, as a quarterback, trying to get the ball in the turkey hole, as they like to call it. He's good at angles, threatens space, and alters the pass of the defensive backs, allowing clear lanes for his breaks. Better at keeping defensive backs on their heels than getting them to flip their hips and speed and turn. This results in the constant separation with a few steps and reps where he totally dominates defensive backs. So you guys as Detroit Lions fans, you're going to love this guy. I know you don't know who he is, but you're definitely going to be happy that the Detroit Lions drafted such a receiver as himself. He's clean with his route running, more refined and more refined as wine. On a vertical plane, does a consistent job of stacking defensive backs and wins the reps. These stacks will advance his trait. It could come a little sooner, as he rarely fights pressure in order to clear his hips. Prefers to have a clear lane, guys, before working to get on the top of the defensive back. Creates a vertical separation for a bigger receiver. And something about the Detroit Lions, man, we love big receivers, man. That's something that we got a knack to always draft, is big receivers. We love them over here. We love them, guys. Absolutely love them. And then his contested catches, outstanding. He's when somebody's trying to contest him for the ball in his catch radius, he's very outstanding. Seamlessly body control down the field with defensive backs. Wins throughout contacts with his strength and broad frame, whether it be flipping his hips and extend his hand or tracking the ball over his shoulders. Does an excellent job along the boundaries, shielding defensive backs with his body, giving him enough space to get his own foot down and inbounds. So, guys, he's very good as far as gathering himself and being able to get his foot in bounds and making an excellent catch. When he loses contested situation, it comes down to ball security after the catch. So basically, guys, when he's up in the air and another guy is trying and he catches the ball, another guy, sometimes he can struggle with that coming down sometimes. So, you know, that ain't nothing that can't be coached and worked out. But definitely, man, he will pluck the ball and he'll rip the ball to his body. And that's something that I like. And he truly dominates at this aspect. So And then when he's carrying the ball after the yards after the catch, he's most exclusive, or he's a power runner style. His style of running is power. However, his contact balance stems from his size and his shiftiness in combination, able to glide through the arm and tackle up through smaller defenders, getting the vertical leap on these guys with overall elusiveness and short area quickness, limits his ceiling as a ball carrier, has a great release and footwork. And you guys are going to be happy to have this guy. Along with his footwork and lateral mobility, he has an outstanding physical profile to consistently eliminate the jams of defensive backs. So he's able to get off these jams when guys are able to try to jam him up. He can get out of these things and reset himself. So definitely, guys, this is definitely a great thing, man. We're getting a great receiver right here. Best potential, he is a great blocker. He can block pretty well, and that's something that we need, especially if we're going to try to run the ball. We need guys that can block, and he works with his hands inside well and replaces them with a solid pace, drives, and finishes defensive backs as they struggle to disengage, and has shown dominant traits for his stock blocking and maximum effort that he gives out on the field. So, guys, tough and strength and toughness that I see out of this guy is undeniably one of the stronger and tougher wide receivers in this class. His efforts and his play strength allows him to be effective. And additionally, he shows his strength when finishing through the contact. So his athleticism, he's about 6'2", 6'3". Like I told you guys, Fulgham will he's definitely, excuse me about that, guys. He's definitely going to be a great receiver. He has all the intangibles. He runs the 40 in about a 4.5, and that is pretty good, man. So that is a little bit about the receiver that the Detroit Lions have picked. Let me know, guys, in the comment section, what do you think about grabbing of this selection, Travis Fulgham? Definitely, guys. I think we got another steal on our hands right here. Skies is the limit, baby. Peace.